First, live, local. Good Day Oregon starts now on Fox 12 Oregon.
More firefighters have been called to the scene of this overnight warehouse fire in northeast Portland. I'm Brian Van Cleef. We'll have a live report just ahead.
An overnight house party ends in gunfire. Now police are trying to get to the bottom of things. And one local restaurant opening back up for business after a health scare shuts it down for several days. Your complete 12-minute look at news and weather, top of every half hour. This is 12 on 12. Good morning to you, everybody. Thanks for joining us here once again on Good Day Oregon. It is Sunday, August 3rd. It's now about 8:30 or so. I'm Chad Carr. This morning, a local cycling business is shut down after a massive fire destroyed its warehouse overnight. KPTV's Brian Van Cleef is live in northeast Portland with a look at the damage. And Brian, you say more firefighters have been called just recently?
That's right, Chad. Just in the last about 30-40 minutes, more firefighters have arrived to the scene of this warehouse on Northeast 92nd Drive. They're working to put out all of the hot spots, get a handle on some of the smoke that's been pouring out of this location ever since it broke out just before 12:45 this morning. Take a look now at what it looked and sounded like just after it started. You can see the huge fireball that firefighters arrived to and the sound of exploding CO2 canisters. There are all kinds of hazardous materials burning inside this warehouse. The fire burned so hot and so fast that the roof actually caved in. This is home to Velotech. It's a cycling business. They do a lot of internet sales through websites like westernbikeworks.com. A message on their website says they can't process orders right now due to the fire at this warehouse, but they plan to be back in business as quickly as possible. If you come back out to a live picture, you can see firefighters still working out here, and an example of just how hot and fast the fire burned and how explosive it was. You can see one of these big, huge warehouse bay doors right down here that actually blew off all on its own from the force of the fire. Firefighters did not have to remove this one or the other two here at the scene. Right now, there is no estimate on the amount of damage, but it is a total loss. And as I mentioned earlier, investigators are now here at the scene trying to determine the cause. We'll keep following updates and have more tonight on the 5 o'clock news. Live in Northeast Portland, Brian Van Cleef, Good Day Oregon.
Quite a scene out there, Brian. Thank you for that live report this morning.